Evening, guys. Welcome. Hope we're live. Hello. Welcome to another Friday Night Live. Thanks everybody for coming over. We've got a nice group in the chat, as I see. And yeah, tonight I'm going to have a play with, like I said in the description, not description, but on Facebook, a blank. I'm going to bowl it or turn it into a bowl. But I'm going to do some patterns on the bottom with some hot melt glue and some colours. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. I did see this done. I think Stuart Farini did it quite a while ago, but I'm going to have a play with it and see if I can get it to go. I don't know whether I'm going to use the intrinsics or whether I'm just going to use aerosols. I'm not sure yet, but we'll ask the chat and see what happens. So I'll just bring in my guests for the evening. I have the dude from Bude, Mark, the professional wood turner or professional airworm, shall we say?
Nowhere near that.
Dale from Maple Tree, and Wayne, the Wood Jedi. Thank you very much, guys, for coming over.
Good evening.
So what we'll do is I will mount this bowl. I'll just go. I'll just put you guys in the background, and I'll move this over to here. Now what I've got, because this is a trial, I've used a manky old piece of wood because we don't know if it's going to work or not. This is a piece of pear that I bought earlier in the year, and as you can see, it's got wormholes all in it, so it's not very nice. So I thought we'd use this for a bit of a trial. Again, as always, 53 mil forcing a bit in the bottom to give me my location hole. So I'll start turning this, and the guys can let us know who's in the chat, please.
Shall I do it?
Well, if you want to, Mark.
Right. Take a deep breath. Colin, Lewis, Pete, IDR, Jimmy's Den, Brian Anderson, John S., Doug Miller, Mr. Stacey Smith, Circular Wood by Keith, Hodgepodge, Mark Pritchard, Barry's Wood Creations, John Mooney, Douglas Mungham, Ian Leonard, Grass with Blake, going down the list, Libby Curvo.
Hi, Libs.
Ellie Two Meadows.
Bit fast.
Maple Tree. And Neil Gould.
Oh, welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming over.
Steve Robbins. There we go.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, and Jennifer Stratton's just popped in.
Oh, hello, Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming over.
And Sean Weir.
Hi, Sean.
Can I just say thank you to Lewis for his comment.
And Mark Pritchard.
Evening, Mark. So, as we all know, Stace is on tonight as well, so make sure you go and check Stace out as well, please. Share the love and congratulate her on her 500 subs.
I'll have to check next video out. He was doing the wardrobe roll tonight.
Yeah, I see the thumbnail for that. Oh, look at that manky old bit of wood. Manky.
It's manky. It's manky. Did you say manky or mankini? Actually, now I've kind of got my ear on a bit.
What would float your boat, Dale? Whatever one you want, mate.
God, man, seeing you in a mankini turning would be just fucking a moment right there.
Oh, I do apologise, Terry. Sorry, I missed you.
I've just been sick in my mouth then.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, so I'm just going to basically shape this a little bit.
Christine and Michael Hesseltine, hello.
Hello, evening. How are you both?
Steve, Pete's got a question for you.
Am I going to go through the bottom of the bowl? No, hopefully.
Oh,
No.
You're paraphrasing. Is the inside going to be smaller than the outside this time?
I'm hoping so, yes. I knew someone had mentioned it. See, you just can't let it drop, can you? You just can't leave it.
Oh, of course we can.
Have you built a depth gauge yet?
No, 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 no. Do you think I need one, Wayne?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. 2 in a month.
See, I've just shown you how not to do it.
Right.
I'll prove myself tonight. You'll be all right. I'll prove myself tonight.
Oh, you've done it now. The pressure.
Pressure? I laugh in the face of pressure.
Oh, Terry's just said that Nick's ball was nice, man. Yeah, I must check it out.
I can see some lyrics need to be rewritten. No pressure. Lyrics.
I'm not going to curve this. That's when I have problems when I curve it.
Just leave a flat bottom.
I'm going to have a flat bottom. Can't be a flat bottom.
Steve said bottom.
Disagree. Do you have a? Can you change camera angle, Steve? Do you have the kind of tailstock cam?
Your dear lady wife is in. Hi, Nikki.
Is she?
Hi, Nicky.
Hello. Evening, babe.
Nicky. Wait.
See, I did try to get her to come in as being an airworm, but she said no.
Nicky, Steve was telling us earlier on that he actually bought flowers for you the other day. Is there any truth in that?
You don't believe me? Oh, that's just Dale. I thought you. Oh no, Dale. That's just broke my trust. That has.
No, I mean it's a case of it's just I mean it's like a case. I just want to get her take on this. I'm happy to believe you, but
Well, it doesn't sound that way.
Yes, Terry, I will be.
Yes, I did get a bunch of flowers. Well done, Steve. Well done, Steve. Hashtag more flowers for Nicky.
Just can't please some people.
More flowers, Nicky? What do you reckon? Oh, Libby's in.
You've got 43 in at the moment.
Oh, thank you very much.
I think we have to resort to extension for Nikki now.
Oh no, you lot just take the mic now.
No. There's no oil in the driveway for Nicky first.
More what? What was that one?
No oil in the driveway for Nicky first.
No, Nicky's put in hashtag Steve paint our bedroom.
I see. What color? What color, Nicky? I mean, obviously, are we going for boudoir, kind of purple or burgundy?
No, she wants
with flock detailing.
No, she wants a boring old country cottage cream colour.
Oh, go with the boudoir thing with the whole curtains.
Door 60's in.
4-poster bed.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, door.
Steve can make the 4-poster bed. Rumor has it he's quite handy that way.
She says not to get his dad to do it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've got a couple of fence posts. I could put them up the side. Concrete ones.
Wayne, you can diversify from gates to go.
Yeah.
Here, I've run out of something to drink in here. What am I going to do? Oh, I know. Cup of tea,
Right.
anyone?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thanks.
All right. Sugar and milk?
Yeah, 2 of each.
Splendid.
Yes, please, make milk, no sugar. Very weak.
Right. Wayne, you're in the coffee, mate, right?
No, I'm on the wine.
Tea? You're on the wine?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
some Jaffa Cake coffee here.
I only said tea because I was being polite because that's what you were making, but I'll change to a coffee if you don't mind.
Need to be Jaffa Cake coffee.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Jaffa Cake coffee it is. Anyone else? Wizard by Colin says strong coffee, please. Get another cup then. I'll get another cup, Colin. Get in your car, hurry up. Be ready by the time you get here. You're just round the corner. It's going into the furry honeypot adventure mug.
Right.
Another bottom reference.
So,
Everybody's
what
putting
do you
their
reckon?
orders in, Neil.
The order in. So let me get this straight. Strong coffee. One black, one sugar, please. Coffee. Coffee milk, 2 sugar, says Jimmy. P from Twisted Tree says Magnolia comes in 25-gallon drums. Good Lord. Terry Bray.
Jennifer's got it right.
Wayne sounds like a good idea. Actually, I drank my last bottle of red last night, Wayne. It's a catastrophe. I need to buy some more.
A catastrophe.
Totally, mate. I'm going to have to do it tomorrow morning. I've still got the rest of the budget work to do this weekend, so I need to be nicely drunk when I'm doing that.
What's that? Ease the pain.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's just, anyway, yes. It's just long-winded and difficult. Hashtag, well, oh, what's that? Will he or won't he? Hashtag Funnel Club.
Oh, man, what's going on with this lot? Don't they trust me?
And Nikki says,
well,
Casey is watching.
Well, you keep on doing it, Steve.
I'll surprise you one day.
Oh, Colin's got the right idea. Colin, perfect. Pop in at the Krispy Kremes, get one of the trays, the 12 trays, not the standard stuff, the really pretty stuff. You know what I mean? That's definitely the way to do this.
You've just had a super chat from Pete. He says in coin format to cover up the jobs.
Barry Lebrow is in. Bonjour, Barry.
Bonjour.
I thought Barry was coming in as a worm.
Come on, Baza. Where the heck are you?
Get in here, lad.
Stay on target.
I did actually.
Very nice.
Hello, Clive. Hello, Clive.
So I just got to polish it.
Steve, Jimmy Stone's asking, what make is your rotary sander, please?
Robert Sorby. It's the only thing I've got against it is the bearing in there. Every now and again, you have to sort of try and soak it in oil. I do lube it up quite a bit, but every now and again, if you don't use it for a day or two, that's sort of all the crud, I suppose, that gets in the bearing, doesn't it?
Simon Hawthorne doesn't do that.
They don't?
No.
Okay, I'll hang on to the dog if you come back.
I'm toying with the idea of ordering a siren. I don't know yet.
Just got to say, Steve, that Clive is in the workshop here.
Hello, Clive.
Hello, Clive. Everyone's saying hello, Clive.
Hello, Clive. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Mark, don't swear at him like that.
Accent. Don't understand. He doesn't understand your accent, man. You know? You're learning how to listen to a Malaysian lady and a Scottish person. Like, you sound Scottish, aren't you? Yes.
JP's in and he's asking you, Steve, how's the bush?
Oh, the bush is very good. It's very illuminated.
Hi, JP.
My glowing bush is working well. Thank you very much for asking.
Herb Hooper's in. Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb. Herb, I can't find the sugar, mate. Do you know where I put it?
It's over there on the left.
No, the other left.
No.
Yeah,
Herb will
left.
know where it is. Wait till Herb tells us. He'll know where it is. Man's a detective genius.
Jennifer's in. Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, hello, Jennifer. Thanks for coming over.
Jennifer, you do have my permission if we ever meet up at Maker Central. You can slap me around the head. It's fine.
With his stick.
Jennifer, you're going to do that. Please introduce yourself to me first, so I can follow you with a camera.
Good news is my extraction's working properly now because I've got both motors on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see me getting some crap from Jennifer at the next club meeting.
I can honestly report that Clive is partial to shavings. I need to work out now if hard maple is poisonous.
Good for fibre.
Certainly.
So, what do we reckon? Do we reckon intrinsic colours or do we reckon spray paint?
What's
I'm
going to
trying
make
to
the most
remember the last
mess?
time I saw this done.
Sorry, Mark.
I saw Mike Walt doing this, and I'm sure he put black on before he put the, or he put one colour on before he did the hot melt glue.
Ed Oliver did it in one of his lives a couple of months ago, and I think he just put the glue on first while it was spinning,
Right. Well, my thought was
which made a hell of a mess.
to put a light colour on. Obviously, you've got to go light to dark, haven't we? Because we want the different layers over the different areas of glue.
Yeah.
So my thinking was yellow or honey first, then put some lines, patterns, whatever we're going to do with the hot melt. Then another colour, like a red or an orange, and then do it again until we get to a dark colour. Then we'll peel all the glue off, and we should get all the different
All the
colours
different
overlapping.
colours.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Right. So let me clean that up then.
Peter said we could tell the extractor's fixed. It's now twice as quiet as it was before.
Yeah.
Clive, look at the camera. Camera's taking up scrolling. Come on, Clive. Look at the camera.
JP saying he did that video.
Sorry?
JP saying he did that video
What's that?
with the glue.
All right. Yes, he did. I see that. Yes.
Oh, we found out something. He quite likes the flash. There we go. Go on. I'll post that later on, guys.
Let that dry. Oops.
Yeah.
Get some glubs.
So far.
Everybody's saying intrinsic.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best. Because they dry quick, don't they, as well?
Change cameras too, but
Okay. God. God, he's a bit pushy, isn't he? What?
Terry Bray said it. I'm just reading it out.
All right, okay. All right, Terry. Okay. Just get ready. Let me just get prepared and... Hang on, what's going on here?
John Mooney's saying it as well.
Cool, they're on. Oh, look, they're giving me pressure now. Can't deal with this. It's like having a proper job. Right,
JP said, make sure the glue is baking hot all the time or it'll be a pain to peel off.
Yes.
Maybe even a thin coat of wax before you put the... You can't really put a thin coat of wax on because he's going to be putting different shades of colour over it, JP.
Yeah, I'm going to do more than one colour, mate. So the actual glue I use isn't that really sticky, to be honest. So it should peel off. I did have a play with it on a bit of wood earlier, and that came off pretty easy. So hopefully we should be okay. Right, I'll change camera. Get me modern art. Extractor on.
You haven't changed the camera.
All right.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Do you know what? Some people, you just can't
Well,
help.
It's not like it's hard. You've got one of those fancy stream decks. I can't wait to my next live when you start giving me grief.
oh, mate, and we will. How's the portal going, Mark?
You'll have Pete to deal with. He's got my back.
Yeah, GP's just said, make sure the compressor isn't set too high. You don't want to blow through the bottom of the bowl.
Perfect comment. JP wins the internet tonight.
You invited him in anyway.
You did.
Right. Just dry this off a little bit of hot air gun.
47 in, mate.
Ooh, nice. Thank you very much for coming over, everybody.
Oh, Dale, that is a fantastic picture.
Shop dog. Shop dog.
You need to get one of those
What's
little. You need to get one of those little jackets now with Shop Dog on it.
No, what we'll do is we'll get me his own lathe. A little Proxon lathe kind of thing, and some sort of shot with him holding his, doing it with his paws. Possibly some merch. Don't know. I don't know. We'll do something.
All right, so there's the yellow.
Hashtag cheapskate.
All right.
Yeah. Hashtag fixed income on benefits.
All right, so I'm going to mark this because I want to put this back in the lathe where it is. So I'm going to move this over.
Oops.
Move this over to the bench.
Did that go down? Did that? Tell me that went down the extractor.
No, extractor's off, mate.
Yeah.
I thought it fell down. I thought it fell down the hose there. I was going to say, keep shooting you down there. Look for a blue pencil.
No.
Sack the juggler.
Right.
Ooh, colouring bench. Like it.
So, so I've had this on for about 15 minutes now. So hopefully, we'll go for it.
No, just drip it on in wooden
Random.
patterns.
Like that chef, James May, he does a sugar spin. Just
What like that?
backwards
Yeah.
and forwards.
That'll do.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you lot are a bit fussy, ain't you? You know, you try one thing and they go, oh, no, don't do that, do
Hey,
this.
don't let them bully you. I mean, just don't stand for it, kind of thing.
Can you see why I wanted you in now, Dale? Be on my side.
Absolutely, sir. You do need to get a mad vinyl floor covering kind of thing, because that OSB is just doing my head in.
Don't you like my OSB?
No, I can't say that. It's making me sick, mate. I'm getting nauseous. You need a mad floor covering.
Right, so I need to get it out of the mortar. Oh no, because we're using the other mortars, didn't we, you muppet?
Nicky
So-
says he's used to doing as he's told.
Who said that?
Your wife.
Cool. She don't know me very well, does she? You should say that though. She did get me to. I did paint the lobby for her because she asked me to. Because I'm a perfect. What? Sorry.
I was going to say, I mean, I don't know if this was read out earlier on. I apologise because I was entertaining Clive. Nikki says she's got some more coins, Steve. Don't worry.
It's great when your wife has faith in you, isn't it?
I'm not even going to say anything.
I think I'll do a funnel club next week just so I can be like Steve.
Yeah, join the club. Right, I'll go orange now.
There's got to be something in there from the Jungle Book. You-hoo-hoo. I want to be like you. I want to channel like you. All that kind of stuff. There's got to be something in there. The under pressure lyrics are just, are not very good. They're not very adaptable. I'm afraid.
Believe me, you don't want me turning like me just lately.
Nicky says
Oh, here we go. Nikki says.
he didn't paint the lobby. He got his poor old dad to do it.
No. I said I was. I said I was going to do it, and he said, "Well, since I've got the brushes out, get the colour get the paint out and I'll do it for you before I go. I'm like, Dad, you're a star.
And you've just taken the credit.
No, I don't be stupid, Wayne. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to my dad. No, she knew I didn't do it because it was too good a job. And it was all done. If that had been me, that took me a day. He's a professional painter. He's so quick. He's, it's just not worth.
Yeah.
Danny Boy's in.
Who's in? Danny Boy. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? I haven't forgot to send that video over to you, Danny. Daniel, I'll do it as soon as the live's finished, mate.
And Nikki's giving out far too much information now. She's saying, and you didn't have any clothes on.
Oh, when?
Well, no, I'm not going into that.
I'm a bit startled by that.
So am I, Dale.
Well, it was all the right words, but not necessarily in the right order.
Right, I'm going the opposite way this time.
Well, you may be if you're running around doing painting without any pants on.
That could be nasty, couldn't it?
It could certainly make for a definite change in tone for your channel. That's for sure. Welcome to SK Krafts, the naked painter.
No, that would not be a good thing.
I think she means this one. Hashtag in capital letters. Steve, you are painting our bedroom.
I'm not. I'm turning.
Oh, really?
Not as startled as the Amazon driver.
Right, just give that a couple of seconds to cool down a little bit.
50 in, bud.
Oh, thank you. Right, what colour next do you reckon?
Magnolia with a hint of apricot.
Do we go Ruby?
Bedroom.
Bedroom. No, I don't
Ruby.
Want
Yeah, Ruby.
Ruby next.
Ruby red, right? Okay. Just need to
Ruby.
I mean, I can't tell how dark the base is there. So I mean, the rule is always kind of go from dark to light. Is the ruby lighter than the dark?
No, Steve's doing it different. He's going from light to dark.
Okay.
I've got to go from light to dark because if not, you won't see the light colours over the dark, will you? So I'm hoping we're going to end up with, I don't know, black, I suppose, at the end of it, or a dark blue, one of the three.
Danny Boy is saying hi to everybody who said hi. I'm a slow typer, so hi all. I think he's just typing slow because everybody else can't read very fast.
Hodgepodge is saying, too bad you can pay him for painting since all your money is glued to the bottom of your bowl, Steve.
It is just lately. But the good thing is I've got plenty of firewood for the winter.
Danny's asking, is that...
this question? Oh, sorry, after you.
No, go.
I was just going to say, Danny's taking some clarification. He requests to know, is that treacle or is it road tar?
No, it's hot melt glue.
Elaine Norton's just come in. Good evening, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine. Thanks for coming over.
Hi, Elaine. Pete offers, Steve, I make such a bad job of painting. My wife makes that tut sound, grabs the paintbrush and sends him out to play.
I tried that, don't work, because Nick's a worse painter than what I am.
Oh, she's going to make you pay for that.
She knows she's useless at painting. I told her. But I think she does it on purpose.
You do know she's like right next to the workshop, don't you?
No, she's not. She's miles away from the workshop. She's in the house. I'm in the workshop. I can see her on the CCTV. She goes, I'll just lock the door.
I'd be careful, Steve. She might just go and switch the hub off.
Shh, Wayne, don't tell her that. She wouldn't think of that. Thanks, mate, for that one. God, you know who your friends are, don't you? Right, how many colours do you reckon we should put on this?
One more. Go for a blue.
Go for a blue. Right, so do we want to be putting loads of hot melt on it, or do we put the same sort of amount on?
Same sort of amount.
Same sort of amount, right, okay.
Nikki is suggesting that, and I quote her precisely, and I'm going to try and communicate the emotion. You're sleeping out there. Hashtag hammock for Steve.
Oh, Peggy's in. Evening, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy, how you doing? Yeah.
Hi, Peggy.
Right, just let that cool down for a couple of minutes. So,
Thanks for coming along and joining the rest of us nutters.
nutters. Yes, thanks for coming over, everybody.
I'm not a nutter.
Oh, yes, you are.
He's a nutter.
I'm not a nutter. I is mental.
Got bloody stain all over my bench now. Man.
Oh, no.
I need to do the Gumby sketch, I think. Got to love that tuft sound. Oh, hello.
Tough sound? What's tough sound?
I think,
No, I think he
It
means
was somebody who
tut.
went tut.
Oh, tut.
Nikki says, and I quote her precisely, get the violins out. can't quite get the complete mannerism right, but we can all hear Nikki saying it.
I love her, really.
I have a feeling her next comment's going to be sleeping bag and pillow are by the door.
He can turn a pillow.
I don't need that. I've got enough stuff in here to sleep on. I've slept in worse places, believe me. At least this
Valley Maker is. Oh, sorry, go on.
Peggy's ordered a Pro Edge.
Oh, well done.
You will love it.
So, are we going for sky blue or mid blue?
The sky blue, I think, Steve. That'll just turn the outside of the bowl. Hopefully, a nice shade of purple.
Yeah, I think the other one will be too dark. One at mid blue. Right. Is this dry? Yep, that's dry.
Peggy, I don't know if you've already seen it, but if you haven't, check out Mike Walt's Sorby Pro Edge video. It's fantastic.
So blue.
It's Peggy. Don't listen to him. It's not fantastic. It's deeply well thought through. It's over. It communicates well. The information is dead on, kind of thing. If it was fantastic, you wouldn't be able to believe any of it. I don't believe that. That's fantastical. I'm deeply offended by that. Do you know what? This looks like the backside of a Jaffa cake. Maybe it's just me.
Don't know what Jaffa cakes you eat.
You know, it does. It looks like the bottom of a Jaffa cake. I mean, is it just me? Does it look like the bottom of a Jaffa cake? I mean, not so much now, but it did.
Start off a little bit better.
There we go. Looks like Jaffa again. Which reminds me, I need to get.
Right. Let's see if we can peel the glue off now then.
There you go, Peggy. There's a link for the video.
He says it didn't stick very well, he says.
Are you of the stuff that you've gathered up in the sale you're thinking of having, Steve? Is any of them going to be online, or is there somewhere specific you're going to be selling some of your earlier pieces?
Me, are you talking to?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have opened a Made Me store for some of my later pieces, but I haven't gone through my older pieces yet to really see what I've got to put on there. Because to be honest, some of them ain't really worth. Well, to me, they're not worth doing. They ain't coming off there very well.
Well, Lewis has said, seeing as how Mike's gone back to work, he's not going to be doing any lives for a wee while.
That's a shame. I liked watching Mike.
Certainly not this week because he is working Sunday.
Then buses don't drive themselves.
Well, they must have done for the past 6 months because he hasn't been at work.
Not yet. Not yet, they don't.
Whose idea was this to put fucking glue on there?
Can't remember.
Not mine.
Can't remember. It's a big bloke. Big boy did it. Ran away.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Rumor is he's sleeping in his workshop too. So you be careful.
Mo Valley's asking, any reason why Made Me over Folksy?
I think Made Me is a UK one.
Yeah.
It's specifically for UK makers.
I haven't heard of the other one, to be honest. This is going to be fun getting this off. Oh. I put this on a bit of plywood earlier and that came off as easy as wink.
Oh, he says so is Folksy. Folksy's UK only.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll check that out then.
Terry Bray saying you might have to turn that off and start again.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
No, you just turn it off and leave all the colours on there. You've got to be very clever, though.
In and out with the gouge.
Oh, I've got to do something else.
Is it maybe worthwhile bringing the gun in a little warmer with more, closer with glancing blows? Kind of thing, bring it in much tighter.
It's just making the surface wet and not actually disconnecting
Really?
the bottom. Yeah.
Put it in the microwave. Don't turn Nick.
You're really trying to get me in trouble tonight, you lot. Right. Let's see if I can just.
HDPE, you're not got an experimental HDPE toaster oven hiding in the workshop. Like
No.
I was only joking when I said that, Steve.
Well, I don't know how else I'm going to get it off because it's not coming. It's not coming.
Mike usually did Sunday lives about 7:30. Used to start about 7 just to chat to people. And then he used to start about 7:30. He's still going to be doing lives when he can, but it's going to be around the work now instead.
Yeah, which is fair enough, isn't it? No, that's not coming off there. That's leaving. Can you see that's leaving the residue on there?
It is.
Right. Let's turn it back.
A space heater? Do you have a space heater?
No. I've got an oil-filled rad. That's about it. That's not really warm enough to.
John Mooney says this is worse than watching paint dry.
Watching glue dry.
Glue dry. We'll give it a couple of minutes on the radio. See what happens.
Oh, don't know. Turn something else.
Sean Weir says bit of acetone. That'll come right off.
Yeah, but when I bring the colour out as well.
And the paint.
Yeah.
Trouble with acetone. I was actually thinking about a bit of terps, but then not terps, cellulose, but that's going to cause it to bubble as well, isn't it? Or cause it to take the colour out. So.
Brick hard. It'd be cold in your workshop, right?
Sorry?
Is it cold in your workshop?
No, it's 19 degrees in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I was.
Oh yeah, blah blah.
I didn't suggest it earlier on, seeing as how you were using intrinsic, but I was going to suggest putting a coating of sand and sealer on first before you did the glue.
Yeah, because the glue in the grain. That's why you're getting the residue.
Yeah. Shall we try another one?
Yeah.
Let's try another one. What we got here? What crap have we got over here?
Yeah, Malcolm Douglas says put it in a freezer. What you need to do, Steve, is turn that radiator off, open the door, and then you can be just as cold as I bloody am.
No, or I could just walk into the house and put it in the freezer.
That's nowhere near as much fun or satisfying.
Well, I got this bit. Don't know what it is, but this will do. It's not as big, but
Robert.
That's what she said.
Right, let's go for it. Shall we try sand and sealer this time then?
Yeah, put the first coat of colour on, and then put a coat of sand and sealer over the top of the first coat of colour, just to see if the glue will come up easier. Somebody was asking in my live earlier on today about different people to subscribe to. So I've taken Dale's advice and I've started putting feature channels on my homepage.
All right.
I've put a few on it. I've put a few on at the moment. It's not the lives. It's not when everybody does a live, but it is for people to go along and see and have a look at people's channels so they can subscribe.
I don't know. I mean, really, that's a shame that YouTube got rid of that feature they had where you could do it from someone else's live, really.
Because of bullying. Because if you think of all the lives that are running, I mean, it's for bullying. Maybe they'll bring it back one day, but it definitely stopped it because it was being used to get up to mischief by a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Nikki wants to know if you'd like her to come and get the bowl and put it in the freezer.
Do you think that's worth trying?
I don't know.
I mean, see if there's any
It's
soft.
something I've never tried.
Yes, please, babe. And can you bring me a coffee when you come as well?
Oh.
A couple of Jaffa's neck too. That'd be awesome.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
All right, mate.
Yeah, a piece of cake.
No, she didn't make cake. She made cookies. Homemade cookies.
Casey's making you coffee.
Yeah, she's a star. My little baby. Well, she's not a baby now. She'll be 16 next year.
Nikki would like to know who's been eating the cookies.
Dad.
Oh no, cookie dough from the fridge.
Oh yeah, I had that. That's nice, cold.
I do miss that kind of relationship banter.
It's not banter, Mark. It's just I do as I'm told.
Yeah, I used to do that.
If not, she beats me.
Casey says she'll heat up the one that she made you earlier.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
Oh, looks like Mark's leaving.
See you later, Mark. Thanks for popping in.
See you later, Mark. Thanks for coming. Should have done my smock up, really.
Hodgepodge has said he's made a weekly calendar on Excel and sent it to Scott on Instagram. But he knows he doesn't have everything down at the moment.
Sure, there's a lot of channels popping up at the moment as well, isn't there?
The problem with those spreadsheets can be interpreted as attempts at control. To suggest that certain spots and certain places that can be used are interpreted as an act of bullying. Certainly previous attempts have been, so be careful, Hodgepodge. Be very careful.
Right, let's get this sanded up.
Terry Bray's got a suggestion.
Got him.
Instead of glue, use hot wax after the sanding sealer, then spray, and the wax can be melted off when finished.
Yeah, it's possible. All right, 240, 400. Do 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 do. Oh, didn't do the middle bit.
Oh, well done, Lewis. Klondike Craftsman saying it's been a great week for subs. He's closing in on 300.
Oh, well done, mate.
Shall
Nice one, Lewis.
I link his channel?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go, everyone. There's a link to the Klondike Craftsman. If you're not already subbed, consider giving him a sub. Does some fabulous work. And his latest bowl just blew me away. The pattern on that grain was just stunning.
All right, give this a bit of a clean. So, let's go for the yellow again. Use a different gun. I'll be using keep cleaning out.
Old Valley Maker says that Rick Turns does have the playlist of every active wood turning channel. No, he doesn't, because Mum not on there.
You have to have done something to catch Rick's attention. Took me 6 videos before I finally did one that caught his eye, which was the clock piece I did.
Well, he said in his video that he used YouTube search for
he used
every
the
active
APIs.
wood turning channels, and
Yep.
mine still wasn't on there.
Hey, come on, girls. Hello, girls.
Oh,
Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody.
I need to get my filming sorted, says Woodwiz.
Hi, Nikki.
They're all-
Mark, send Rick an email. That's what I did.
They're all saying hello. Dale thinks that's a giant Jaffa cake.
Okay.
No. So, that's what they all say. Yeah, someone said about putting it in the fridge. I don't know. Freezer.
Did Nikki just ask if that was hard?
She said, "Has it got to be hard?" And I said, "Depends."
Hello.
Can't say too much because my youngest daughter's in there. Right, go on and go. Oh, love you both. Bye. Heaven. I come out here for peace and quiet. Right, so I'm going to give this a coat of yellow. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it's still wet in the middle.
Yeah, it is. I think my hot air gun might be going. It ain't very warm. Perhaps I should have put a pound in the meter instead of 50p.
Is your gun actually, you know, I mean, is it firing out warm air?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Right. So you reckon sand and seal at first, Wayne? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just I think that'll make it easier to. Although I've never done this technique before, but I think it might make it easier to peel the glue off.
Okie dokie. We'll try it. We can always turn it back if we don't like it, can't we?
Douglas Mungham's asked, would drawing with a crayon work? Once the paint is dry, just brush it off.
A crayon. I don't know, to be honest.
If it was a crayon, would it not go into the grain a bit? Because it's a
That's what
crayon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Lewis is suggesting let the bowl cool before you glue it.
Yeah, possible. I mean, like Wayne said, hopefully with this on it, the glue can't get into the grain. So
I mean, I've kind of, although they're all good suggestions, Wayne's is the one that I'm kind of looking at going, because I can completely see the logic in it. What we're
Yeah.
doing is we're removing the keying to make it more of a smooth surface. It'll peel better.
So
Colin, Dale is definitely the man to answer that question.
Oh, look at this! I'm just going to make you lot so jealous now. Look at this bad boy. Look at
On the roof, Colin.
We
Steve,
have
I'm going to
cookies.
say this really gently. I'm going to say this gently and quickly. I do have, my lovely wife is informing me that she's going to order the kebab with cheesy chips at 9:15.
Is that saying hurry up, or is that?
Well, at that point, you know, it becomes a variable length of time to how long I can stay, kind of thing. But more importantly, it's a good kebab shop and with awesome cheesy chippies.
And he can get his eating out of the way before the hangout.
Yeah.
Right, everybody, keep asking Dale questions now.
Beer.
He has to stay.
To answer your question, Colin, I think it depends on what you're lighting. I think would be my take. All of my lighting is on the roof. Apart from some dedicated swing lights that I use for illuminating, either looking down the lathe so we can see inside things, or an overarm magnifier light, which I use from the scroll saw perspective. For set dressing, from the point of view of so you can look better in camera, you really need some lights facing you.
Steve Jobbins is
turn
in.
your hat backwards.
Hi, Steve.
Or turn your hat backwards so your face gets like I have to
Hey,
do, so
Steve.
your face doesn't look dark.
That's where them ring lights are good.
Exactly right, Sam. They've got to come to you. So you've got to illuminate your face, and you either do that by having a light directly at you, or you've got to make sure there's no shadows. You know, there's nothing like a big nose or mad hair or a mad cap over the top of your face.
Well, all you need.
Douglas was asking me how many Jaffas I've had this week. I've had, I think, 48.
The thing you got to remember in order is to keep the light and behind the camera, not to the side, because you get nasty shadows and all that crap out of it.
Douglas,
People's eyes if they're using a ring light.
Dale's week starts on a Friday.
Right.
Sunday, like everybody else. There'll be Jaffas in the car on Monday.
Right, let's try that. So we trying the glue again, or we trying something different? What do you think?
Oh no, it's the same colours. Go from the light
Right.
through to the dark.
Okie dokie, let's move this in. I'll mark that first before we get too excited. So number 1.
You might want to try not putting the glue on in such a thick line. More sort of.
Colin, if you can,
bits.
if you just lighten for the lathe, try and get some sort of spotlight from the tailstock going onto the wood, seeing as how you're not using it for cameras or anything.
Same as that's what I have. I have a mag light that shines down the length of the lathe so as you can see on the side. But above the lathe, try to have a light right above it, if you possibly can, as bright as you can, to with relatively light coloured walls, so you get no reflections and shadows.
Yeah, I've got when I'm not filming or doing lives, I've got 2 angle poise lights pointing at the wood, and I've also got a strip light of 3 LED spots.
You're welcome to come round sometime, Colin, and have a look at the shop. See if you can steal some ideas of how I've done my lighting. That would be a pleasure to host you.
But Dale will body search and make sure you got no blue pencils on you.
You're damn tootin' I will.
And bring Jaffa cakes.
Down on the floor, down on the floor. Let go of the blue pencil. Let go of the blue pencil. Do it now.
Right, let's just give that a couple of
Oh,
minutes.
Brian's in. Brian at Hardwood Turner.
Hi, Brian. How you doing? Thanks for coming over.
Brian, a boy called Brian.
Benjamin says, "Eat the damn cookie."
Oh, is it bugging you? Hang on. Peekaboo. I've got to savour it. Got to savour it. All right, let's get this in.
Cheesy chips.
I'm not a
Pete
great lover
said
of
he's
cheese.
got LED flat panel daylight white lighting in his shop. Major improvement.
Yeah, I must admit, as soon as I put LEDs in my shop, that was a vast improvement. Absolute vast.
Yeah, at the moment I've only got 2 in mind. I'm going to probably go out either I am out tomorrow, but I'm probably going to go out on Monday and buy a couple more.
You want to keep an eye on Screwfix, Wayne, because sometimes they have promotions on where you get them a bit cheaper.
All right.
That's where I got mine from. I think mine were like, I think if you bought like 4, if you bought 5, you got them for the price of 4, sort of thing. If you know what I mean. Right.
Well,
So
I've just got ordinary strip lights in, which I've had in for years, and I'm just replacing them one at a time until I get them all replaced. Change camera.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Question is now.
You could see your funky moves.
Get ready for I get my mankini on.
Just in case.
God, just sick in my mouth again.
That's not nice.
Not nice at all. Not nice at all. It doesn't matter what you think. That's not what you should say.
I thought we was friends.
You should build up his. He build up his. I mean, you can't body shame him like that, Mark.
Right. So it's the orange.
But you were a gentleman.
I'm just brutally honest sometimes. Do apologise, Steve.
That's actually no, that's all right, mate. I'll just cry on my sleep. You'll be fine. I'll be sat in the workshop tonight trying to get to sleep, and I'll just pop in my head and I'll just cry myself to sleep, mate.
Trying to fish that back stretch of cloth from outside your butt crack.
Mr. Stacey Smith wants to know if you're going to dunk that cookie.
Dunk it? No.
Don't dunk the cookie.
It's nice. Very nice. Homemade by my lovely wife. Any trouble is now she ain't got enough cookie dough to make any more because I've eaten it.
Terry is suggesting trying to peel a bit off before doing it all, Steve, just to see if it will.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming off quite easy. Well, the little bits are.
Sealing the surface definitely helped. Sealing the surface will definitely have helped. I can see the
Well, like you
logic.
say, I can't soak into the grain now, can it?
Yeah, I can see the logic in that. 100%.
And the thing is, when you tried it earlier on plywood, that is very, very smooth, and it's probably got a coating on there anyway.
Yeah, it was a bit of laser ply, so obviously that's not as loose grain as what this is it?
So it's purchased.
Oh, Danny Boy said,
Yes,
keep an eye on
you.
Lidl for LED strip lights. He got a complete, I think that's 4 foot strip light.
4-ish foot.
4-ish foot for £15, including the casing.
Oh, that's good.
Question for you.
Douglas
you
is
get strobing
Douglas is asking me a
when
question. No, I
Sorry?
don't. No,
Okay.
I don't, Douglas.
Ruby.
Change camera.
Thanks, Mark.
It's alright, nobody heard us.
That's quite disturbing. It's like kind of going, "Hello, darling, what you wearing?"
I honestly thought I was Frank
Very
Butcher.
wor-
Hello, babes.
very worrying, and it's really worrying.
This
Quite
is actually
disturbing.
my real
Don't do that
voice.
again. Don't do that again, kind
I
of.
honestly thought I was watching EastEnders then. Hello, Treacle.
Yeah.
Actually looks still orange.
Yeah, it'll be fine once you get the blue over the top of it.
Right, so what are we going over that? Blue now, aren't we?
Yeah, the blue. Yeah, more glue than blue.
Cool. Nearly rhymed that, did look Wayne. So I can stay at my board.
Still got 50 in.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to each and every one of you for coming over and spending your precious evening with us.
Whether there's a real 50 or a man 50.
I had my new T-shirt come yesterday. I'm going to wear that Sunday.
You gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. On Sunday, I'm making retro gaming table lights,
Nice.
which will be a little different, I think, as long as it works out.
What do you mean when you say retro gaming? What like?
Watch. You have to tell it watch.
Okay. Okay. Shut your mouth, Steve. Get on with what you're doing.
Right, Colin's asking you a question, Steve.
Yep.
What are the discs on the bowls made of? They seem very hard for plastic. Tried the hot nail trick and it didn't melt. Could it be ivory?
Yeah, it is an ivory. Yes. Let me have a look. What camera are we on?
Craft by Blake is saying, "Looking good, Uncle Stephen."
Thank you very much, Blake.
No, he's
Thank
not
you very
going
much,
there.
sir.
Excuse me a moment.
These, the ones I did, the last one I did, I dug them out. They are hard, I agree. But the first one I did, I drilled through the center of that and put a worm screw in there. But the second one I did, I used a Forstner bit.
See, if it's original bowl and balls or balls, they will be made of ivory. The modern ones will probably be made of plastic.
Yeah, these ones are ivory, but the thing is, they are. I mean, they're fairly easy to get out. You just got to be at it, ain't you?
At it.
But like I say, you can
Huey.
do it with a Forstner
Alright,
bit
go
or
on.
whatever. Hi, Huey.
Huey
Hello,
is
Huey.
in the room. Hello, Huey.
Hello, Huey.
Right, change camera. See, I remembered.
Evening, Shug.
Right out.
Krafts with Blake's having to say good night. Good night, everyone.
See you later, Blake. give Jappy my best. Make sure you look after him.
I can't do. I mean, I can't do even anything remotely approaching Huey's accent.
That's gone yellow again now. That bowl.
Is it?
Thank you, Pete. I just noticed that coming through. I'll have a look later. Benjamin has just said he ate all his Chinese takeaway with chopsticks. He's quite proud of himself. What he hasn't said is that he started 3 weeks ago.
And the rice is hard and cold now. I don't think that colour is absorbing into or taking the wood because I've got splats on the lathe.
Yes.
So I don't think that's
You
going to
might be, Steve. Try spraying a little bit with the lathe stationary to see if it takes any better.
Can you see that? There, that's just bubbling up, like just balling up.
Right.
I think it's because there's so many different layers on there. What about if I dried and gave it a coat of ebonizing lacquer? Would that just ruin it?
No, let me have a think about that for a minute.
Well, you have.
If it's dried properly, seeing as how you've got the sand and sealer on there, even though you put water-based stain over the top, if it's dried properly, the ebonizing lacquer should still take. What I would recommend doing, if you can, Steve, is actually try the ebonizing lacquer right at the rim, where you've just got a couple of bits of the glue on there. Yeah.
Let me just make sure. Go on, sorry.
Just see if you can try it on there before you actually do the whole bottom of the bowl.
Yep, let me just make sure this is perfectly dry. Because it's a little bit bubbly. I think because we're sanding in the sea that the colours can't soak in now, can they?
No, they'll not soak in properly. There might be some absorption, but
What I'm going to do, because I'm spraying right to the edge, I'm going to cover my chuck up with a bit of tape.
good plan. Because I never do that, and then I've got to end up sanding the bloody lathe, sanding the chuck.
Right, so ebonizing lacquer.
Just a wee bit, just in the rim, just to see if it's going to take.
You can see the grain for it, but it's not bubbling up like the last lot did. Can you see that, Wayne?
Yeah, I can see that. If you can, see if you can peel a piece of the glue off on the rim. You might have to cut it with a Stanley knife or something, but just see if you can peel a piece off.
Like that.
How's that looking?
Looks alright, don't it?
Yeah, that seems to be working.
Shall we go for it?
Yeah, have a go. Why not?
Huey says, never a good thing having splats on your lathe, mate.
No, you're right.
No,
there.
I know, Huey. I know.
What I'll do is I'll do a couple of thin coats rather than.
Yeah, let it keep it spinning. Let it dry. Don't use your hot air gun.
Don't take long to dry anyway, does it really?
No.
Danny Boy says, just turn it out. Looks like a great Halloween bowl.
Yeah. He obviously hasn't seen my turning lately.
55 in, mate.
See, Steve's doing all this. He's doing all this to the outside of the bowl. So in about 10 or 15 minutes, he'll see. I'll just finish this off camera, so he doesn't have to turn the inside of the bowl.
Chicken.
What?
Right.
What the heck was that? Who did that?
Somebody stood on his toe.
Someone get something important trapped in a zip somewhere. I mean, what was going on there?
There's one thing for sure. We know it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was Mark. What's the matter with
Well, it may have been. It may just have been really sore.
you? Right, while that's drying, I'll drink my coffee. Man, them motors to fit on them extractors are a pain in the backside. You have to take a whole machine apart to get a blooming new motor in. That's ridiculous. Oh. If it looks that good, we're all right.
Oh.
That's working better.
I don't want to touch it too much, so that's dry. Patience, Stephen. Patience.
Jennifer
Stay on
Stratton's
target.
got a
Stay
question.
on target.
Is Jennifer in?
Jennifer's here.
Hi,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Jennifer
She's-
is asking,
Oh,
what's the
Jennifer.
difference between ebonizing lacquer and black cellulose lacquer? Not a lot, Jennifer. The same as
Black.
ebonizing lacquer and black gloss paint that you get from the likes of Halfords and stuff. Not a lot of difference.
About £3 a tin.
What ebonizing
Difference.
lacquer?
Yeah, it's probably
Difference.
more expensive buying ebonizing lacquer, to tell you the truth.
I'm going to let that dry because if not, I'm going to ruin it. But I like it.
Still got to turn the inside yet.
Shh.
Having a go, mate. That sounds like they're having
Oh,
a go.
Pete said the difference is they are spelled differently.
I don't know if the ebonizer lacquer is a bit thicker though, isn't it? To me, it seems thicker than gloss paint.
So, I mean, the obvious question is is the cellulose lacquer is obviously a wood-based product usually. You know, cellulose coming from trees originally, but the ebonizing lacquer, do we know if that's a petrochemical?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go and check on the tin, to tell you the truth, and I'm not doing that now.
No.
Shug has just sent a message into the group chat asking if he should mention the Funnel Club in the live. There's a why not, Shug?
Yeah,
Everybody else has.
You just say why
I would
not?
definitely give it some thought. I would give it some thought, sir. I mean, in which way should we be referencing the Funnel Club? I mean, can you give us some insight? And we'll definitely pick that one up for you. Yeah, so Halfords is an acrylic, which makes which means it's probably a petrochemical. Basically a plastic in this case, whereas the cellulose, you know, I mean, is more naturally derived, probably thinner in terms of its coating. Those cellulose.
Right, so Shug has put in the Funnel Club with reference to AC/DC.
Oh,
And I can't sing the song.
Neither can I.
which one?
Yes, Keith, I
Oh,
saw
I get
there's
it.
a message come through there. I will.
I get it.
I'll check it later. Thank you, Keith.
Na fun no. Na 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 fun no. Na 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 na. There's a hole in the middle there, man. Fun no. Good one, Huey. Love it.
Spot on, Beth.
Well, Wayne, you was right. This is definitely coming off easier than the other one did.
Oh, God, I'm pleased I suggest some things that are right.
Yeah. It's not true what they say about it after all.
No, it's not. Well, it probably is, tell you the truth.
Go, Steve, aren't your arms pink?
Yeah, everybody says that. It's this bloody camera. I'm going to go black and white.
I'll tell you what somebody hasn't said for a long time.
Don't even start, Mark.
No, Barry is asking if he's just come back on and said, please tell me Steve hasn't funneled again.
No, not yet.
No, he hasn't, not yet.
Always time.
You're taking a bit of stick here, man.
Oh, I'm used to it now. I get on a Sunday with that lot. And Nick.
Well, he should do. He's funneled twice in
He loves
2
it, he
weeks.
does.
Yeah, but at least I'm consistent.
Depth gauge.
Yeah, I'll have to make one.
Even I haven't funneled live yet.
Oh, you've jinxed yourself now, sir.
Barry's asking, question
Always
for Steve.
time.
Why is there a knot on your logo?
That's what I was going to ask. Yes, Steve. He's asked it. You've got to answer now.
I don't like Barry.
I can answer for you.
Go on then.
You know, it's got a knot on it because a knot joins things together. And as a man who's in the building trade, it's the art of creation and connection. That's what it symbolizes. How's that,
Nice.
Steve? Is that anywhere near the truth?
Well, nowhere near the truth, but that'll do.
Or the fact that it was just a Shutterstock picture and you liked it.
Yeah, but there's always meaning in your choices.
Yeah, I liked it.
You know?
Hodgepodge asks,
Touched you deeply in a subconscious level, Steve. That's what we've got going on here. Run with it, man. There's an opportunity.
And you lot just stare at me all the time.
Hodgepodge has asked, have you decided where you plan to put his sticker?
No, not yet. To be honest, I've got loads of stickers to go up, but I don't want to put them everywhere at the moment because hopefully next springtime we'll be having a new workshop built. So I would like to keep them in there so people ain't got to resend them to me. But on the other hand, obviously it's rude not to have them up.
Just waiting for a comment from Nikki.
Oh, God, it's rude not to have them up. Steve,
Yeah.
I've got 4 years' worth of stickers sitting in bags.
Yeah, I know, Wayne. I ain't seen mine in any of your lives.
Oh, mine.
No, you'll not see anybody's in my lives because they're not up.
I mean, I've got Wayne's right in pride. Look, I've got Wayne's right pride in place. Look.
Yeah.
I think I just think of short changing. I've got 2 wins in mine.
And where's mine? Stuck in a poxy carrier bag.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody who has my sticker in pride of place.
I've got to admit,
uses pride of place in the bandsaw, right next to Badger Workshop, and the third Wayne the Woodturner sticker.
And on my
So
lathe,
Ben said he started to make one of the depth gauges that I used, and then realised he always turns the headstock for doing the inside of the bullseye. I'm taking that.
on the side of my lathe, you can see Dragon Tail, Wayne's, SK Krafts, and Maple Tree.
SK Krafts? How did you get one of them?
How did you get one of them? You must have not been looking. You must have rifled your pockets when you were here.
I didn't bring any when I forgot them.
No, you sent me some, Steve.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
I've got 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, because I always send loads just in case you lose one.
See, I'm only got one.
Oh, Andy's taking mine down. Good evening, son, by the way. Good evening, Andy.
Hi, Andy. Evening.
His down. Cheers, mate.
I think we're all there.
Colin said he's not got one of mine. No, I don't tend to do post-swapping.
Look at that.
I just tend to do swaps when I meet up with people.
Steve, I found the extra one. It's going on the map, mate, next to the Wayne the Woodturner.
What, of mine?
Yeah, I found a spare one.
Right, I've got the glue off. What do you reckon?
I think it looks ace.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it might have been better. Do you think it'd been better with a little bit more yellow in it, or do you think that's enough?
No, I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine.
Let's see how it softens when you sand it.
Less is more.
Yeah, I'm just going to go over it with a Scotch Brite, I think, just to take the rough edges off of it. I don't want to sand it, really.
No, and
right, sir.
make sure that lacquer really is dry before you do anything like that.
That's still a bit tacky at the bottom there.
Yep.
I think my heat gun's going. Oh, it's hot now.
That was a question I was asking earlier. I wasn't it. You know, you
Yeah,
seem to be
that's
when I put my hand in the line of fire of the heat gun. It's like a case of oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Steve, you
But
should
north
make
enough
a
to make me
jig
go,
that you
oh
should
shit.
make a jig that fits into your tool post to hold your hot air gun.
Do you know?
What?
I seen
What?
somebody.
I made
seen
one of
somebody clever
them.
making one of them.
Did you?
Yeah,
I
I've
seen
made
somebody
one of
clever
them.
making one of them.
Right, let's just quickly denib
So,
this in.
so out
Oh,
the chat,
Andy is saying,
out
just
the
to
chat.
clarify, everyone's stickers come down and they're going back up. And he's also manically sorting the shop out for tomorrow's live.
Ooh.
Oh, he's having a complete change about in the shop.
Back on Carvin tomorrow, isn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na,
Right.
na, fun.
Well, I'm not going to do anything to the bottom of that until I've turned the inside out. I think I might actually just lacquer it then with some clear coat.
Yeah.
Andy, if you've got the link for your live, chuck it in the chat, mate.
Yes, mate. Definitely. So this is the moment everybody's been waiting for.
Camera angle, young man.
Yeah. Tailstock.
All right. God, John,
I want to make sure we can see the hole in the bottom.
Holy moly.
Na, 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 fun, no. Na, na, na.
Oh, Jennifer is going to try the hot glue effect with the ball that Mark's left on the lathe. Are you going to tell Mark first, Jennifer, or are you just going to do it?
Yeah, I'm surprised when he walks in the workshop.
I need to find the lyrics of that again.
I nearly choked on my coffee then, Dale. Thanks.
Fun, no. Na, 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 fun. Oh, it's the next line. There's a hole in the middle.
Right,
of it.
so there you go. I've hollowed it out. That'll be it.
Could be a wide-bottomed bowl.
Is that the same as a wide mouth frog?
Just so you can put a standard candle in it. Oops. Too low now.
Shug's just put the lyrics in again.
Good man, Chuck.
Odds of 4-1 are being offered.
Lots of what?
Odds of 4-1.
4-1.
Danny's saying that he's so stressed that he's going to have to go to the little boys' room. He can't watch anymore.
All the pressure.
Na, 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 na. Need a second verse, Huey. We definitely need a second verse. That needs to carry on for at least another 4 lines to land the point.
You could also do, there's a hole in my bowl. Delilah, Delilah.
There's Steve.
Although that's an absolutely valid point, sir. I do like the idea of the fun. No. Na, 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 na. He can build up a bit of a beat behind it. Come on, Huey, though. We need a second verse. Something like spinning on the lathe. Ding, 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 you know? Come on, man. You've got this.
This is very dusty, this
Thing
bit.
starts with drum roll. What kind of, so when you go to, braid that surface off at the back a bit further, how are you going to mount the bowl?
Sorry, you told me, Dale.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, go on, say again.
when you're going to when you're going to lightly abrade and finish the bottom a bit more of the bowl, how are you going to mount it back on the lathe to do that? Are you going to use something else?
I'll use my cold jaws.
He goes on to say, dun, 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 under pressure with a holy bowl and a plug to turn.
Pete says, just one more cut, Steve.
One
Maybe
more
one
cut.
more. Then a finishing
Stay
cut
on
or
target.
two.
I'm going to do this and I'm going to check the depth.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Oh, here we go.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh.
So what are you doing now,
guys.
Steve?
We're going to have to change
I
rooms.
thought I might check the depth, I think. Oh,
Have you?
look, we've got miles to go. Look, got another inch and a half to go. See, you lot are making me paranoid now.
What you need, Steve, is one of those depth gauges like Wayne has.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, that would. I'll look into that.
Very easy to make. Right, Barry's putting. I don't know if this is to go to to music or not.
Has someone dropped out?
No?
Dale's gone.
Oh, is it? All right. Maybe you got a
Kebab's
phone call.
arrived.
Yeah, perhaps got work.
Kebab arrived.
Yeah.
No, she was just ordering at 1:15.
Don't know what this bit of wood is, but it's very dusty.
Danny Boy says if you hold this one, he's going to start calling you Lee King.
Leaking. That's a good channel name, mate. It's leaking. Just one more pass, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Famous last words.
Steve Jobbins, we're all holding our breath. I'll do a bowl on Tuesday, Steve. See what happens.
I don't know what I'm doing on Monday. How unusual.
You won't until about Sunday afternoon, about 6.
There you go. So that is still quite a bit of meat on there, to be honest.
Oh, I reckon you could do one more pass.
I might do
That
a
is
goblet.
43 mil. Yeah, there's loads of meat in the bottom of that. But I ain't going to go no deeper because I'm not going to prove a lot right. I will just clean the bottom out a little bit, though.
Oh, Dolly's asking me if I'll be using a skew on Tuesday. Yeah, I might put some detail lines in a bowl with it.
Oh, Chisky's come in. Evening, Chisky.
Evening.
Hi, Chisky.
Bit of vibration there. Right, just clean this edge up then.
I didn't see that, Doug. No, sorry. Oh, when you're talking about pulling the cup, do you mean you strap the cup part of the goblet to the tailstock drive centre?
Right, let's get it sanded.
Barry's saying that's got at least 4 more passes.
Barry. No.
Where's Doug's in? Yeah. Nice one, Doug. The only other person I've actually seen doing that on a goblet is Mike Walt, where instead of putting a tennis ball in and pressing towards the headstock, he actually wrapped it in duct tape and wrapped that onto the tailstock, onto the drive centre, and pulled it away. It's a brilliant idea, and I must try it sometime.
Colin, they also do a turquoise in the milliput. Yep. Have you got the green there, Steve?
The what?
The green.
That is turquoise.
Do they not do a standard green?
No, they do.
No, I don't think they do.
They do standard, which is a grey colour. They do terracotta. They do white, silver, grey, white,
Black.
and black. They're the colours they only do. They're the colours they do.
Last year at Maker Central, when I was doing my usual, standing outside having a fag, I swapped the roll up for some milliput from the guys who make it.
Yeah, that's where I got my first lot of turquoise from.
I've got terracotta, turquoise, and black here.
I'm not keen on the silver grey because the standard looks a bit like it, to be honest. My favourite is the turquoise one, that's for sure. Turquoise.
Try mixing some mica powders in with it.
Oh right, yeah, it works, does it?
Yeah, it works. I've heard that you do have to use quite a lot of the coloured powder to get anywhere decent, but obviously it just works with the white.
Yeah.
Jim Overton didn't he? Then I think he said it takes a hell of a lot of mixing as well.
Yeah, it does.
Normal.
That takes a lot of mixing anyway. When you especially the turquoise, because the hardener is white.
Yeah.
So when you mix it in, it seems to be forever to mix it.
The black, well, I used some black a couple of days ago. Yeah, it does take a lot of mixing.
Yeah.
Schultz just said that he used resin translucent pigment and it came out beautiful. The Mini Turner's in.
Hello, Marley.
Hello, Marley. How you doing? Marley, when are you going around? Mark's got a mess in his workshop he needs clearing up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, coming round tomorrow? Remind your mum.
Right, so we'll take that to 240 because we can grit that.
$54 in still, Steve.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you guys for staying with us so long. Just to keep Mark happy, I didn't go through the bottom.
Well, when you say happy.
All right, ecstatic.
Oh, hang on. Has Nikki said something that we've missed?
Oh, is she?
Oh, yeah, she said that one looks better.
Thanks.
Oh, she also asked how long do you want the other one left in the freezer?
I don't know. Ask Wayne. He's the man. What do
2
you
or 3
reckon?
weeks.
I've never done this.
Haven't you?
2 or 3
No.
weeks at least, I reckon.
You get me in trouble, you are, Mark.
I said at the beginning, I've never done this painting technique, Mark.
Steve, even.
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, Steve. Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
That bloody Mark. That Mark. He gets everywhere.
Don't blame me.
Bloody Mark.
I blame the dementia. That's what it is.
When you can remember.
Sorry, Tuesday.
I nearly fell for that then. I nearly repeated myself.
Yes, Baz. I've just seen it.
Right, so let that sand and sealer dry. And we'll get the old grit on it.
So Pete's just put in, Marley, excellent job tidying Mark's workshop before my visit.
Hasn't been around for 2 weeks.
I like it. I like it.
He even gets the credit. But he hasn't done it.
Right.
He does an awesome job of tidying up my workshop. He's a fantastic little shop apprentice.
Yes, Barry, it is. It is the name of the wine.
So Glyn got his new bike today. Is he taking Joe for a spin on the back wheel for their anniversary?
I haven't actually spoken to Glyn since. Well, swap messages this morning. I think I spoke to him yesterday. That's when he told us he was picking the bike up today. But they're actually out for a meal at the moment anyway.
All right.
Question from Steve Jobbins for you, Steve.
Well done.
Why is there a knot in Steve's emblem?
Steve, our job as earworms, if they ask, we have to say it. Don't shoot the messengers. But it is funny.
The reason there's 2 knots in there, because I didn't like the one with 1 knot in. 3 knots was too much.
57 in, buddy.
Oh, bloody hell. EastEnders must have finished. Right. Let's get
No,
this
that finished at
polished.
9 o'clock.
Oh, did it? What's the time
Yeah.
now then? 9:30.
Just gone 20 past. Oh, 20, nearly 25 past.
Huey says, well, in the early days of sailing, if a boat developed a leak, they would seal it with wax or tar and knotted rope. And as Steve likes to develop holes, laughing faces,
I thought he was my mate.
Barry has a question.
Oh, no, I don't want no more questions. Please, no!
I see there's a knot in Steve's logo. Why is that?
Why is that? Douglas is asking that as well.
Oh,
Now,
God.
Douglas has actually sort of asked it differently. He said, is there a knot in Steve's emblem?
Do you know what? I'm just glad the gun cabinet's in the house.
And Sugar's gone, tish.
He's here all week, guys.
Right. Oh, nice. Nice.
I've just had a look at Steve's logo, and there is definitely a knot at the bottom of Steve's logo.
There is. It's really plain to see. It's on the lathe headstock. But it's also in the corner of the screen. I don't know if anybody's noticed it. Yeah, you can't put your hand over the one on the screen. Haha.
I won't turn it off. No, I won't do that. Right, I'm going to give this a cut of macro. Do I wax that or do I lacquer it? What do you reckon? Wax the inside, I reckon. And then lacquer the...
Douglas would like to know if that's a reef knot.
Couldn't tell you. I was never a sailor.
And
Or a
Andy
Boy
says,
Scout.
Andy says, that's not enough, guys. Steve loves it.
Hmm.
I can't tell if that's a reef knot or not. Not.
I think it's a half hitch, isn't it?
Well, that's why there's two, because they're only halves. So it's actually only one.
Baz says, it's not the way to do things, Steve.
Oh, excuse me.
That's just go.
Just want that bit off there.
Danny Boy wants to know if you were a Cub Scout.
No, Army Cadet. No, never a scout. My ambition was to join the army. That was shot in the foot when I was 16. But never mind. Life goes on. Right. I think we are around about there. I think what I'll do is I'll get my board over and I'll just give that a quick coat of lacquer. I'll use chestnut, I think. Acrylic or... Yeah, that'd be all right.
I
wouldn't
don't think it matters, to tell you the truth.
it? Actually, I'll use cellulose. So I've got 2 tins of cellulose. I've only got 1 tin of acrylic. I quite like the look of that.
Andy makes a fair point. Andy makes a fair point. He says he wouldn't want you in the army either if you shot yourself in the foot.
I've never shot myself in the foot. Mind you.
Well, that's what you said.
You said.
I never shot myself in the foot. Might have shot somebody else, but I never shot myself. No, joking.
You said you were going to join the army, but I got shot in the foot.
Yeah, not I got shot in the bloody foot. It got shot in the foot.
Hodgepodge says something very funny. He says Steve probably shot someone in the backside, put a hole in their bottom. Nice one, Hodge.
No, I couldn't get in through medical because I got a twisted spine, so I couldn't get in for that. That's why I couldn't get into the military. But anyway, that's in the past. You can't live in the past.
That's a real shame, that, because you got a twisted spine. You could have been shooting around corners.
I know. That's what I told him.
Huey says you were going to join the catering corps, but it didn't have a funnel, so it's subconsciously manifesting itself now.
Steve, I've got to say this, and I'm sure Mark will agree with me fully. You would have fucking loved it. Oh, sorry, I swore there. You would have loved it.
I know I would have done that. I lived on it from the age of about 7 or 8. That's all I ever wanted to do. Go in the army, go in the army, go in the army. And when I was 15, is it 15 in 6 months you can sign up to do your exams and all that. And I went and done the exams, passed all those. Done the local medical, passed all that. That went until I was on the weekend away, when you do your half mile, and your physical exercise. This I take it he was a sergeant, came up to me, said, "Are you all right?" I go, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why? What's the matter?" He goes, "You're limping." I go, "Oh, I've limped all my life." Well, I said, one leg is nearly a quarter of an inch short than the other because I got a twisted spine. He goes, his actual words were, "How the effing hell did you get here?" I'm like, I passed everything, just that they wouldn't take me on because they reckon that carrying heavy packs and that I could hurt myself. So
I'm going to ask Wayne this question. Wayne, you look at Steve. What I see him as a W01.
Oh yeah, me as well.
Definitely has the stature for a W01.
What's that?
Yeah,
Women's
definitely.
Institute.
No,
Warrant officer.
that's warrant officer class 1. That's usually the RSM.
But no, they reckon I couldn't do it. So as you can imagine, I was sort of my bubble was
A bit
popped.
good. A bit
Yeah, I
gutted,
was.
I would think.
I was. But lucky enough, Nick's mum had managed to encourage me to do an apprenticeship or start an apprenticeship at a Ford garage before I was going to go in. So lucky enough, I had that to fall back on. So that's where I did my apprenticeship and then sort of forgot about it really. But I would have loved to have gone in. I really would have loved to have gone in. But never mind. You
Danny
can't live
Boyce
in.
put in that he loved the old Lee Enfield 303. Yeah, when I was in the Army Cadets, we had Lee Enfield 303s converted to 22s for indoor shooting.
Yeah, that's what we used to have. Upstairs range.
Yeah. Brian said that's what he did. He signed up at 15 and a half, served 24 years, loved it, and he would do it again. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't serve 24, I served 12. I did 12.
But I would have really loved to have gone in, but never mind. I've got a career. I've had a good life. Or I'm having a good life. So
Just gonna say it's not over yet.
it might be. You lot keep on about this bloody knot. No,
Right,
never.
everybody, stop talking about the knot. That's enough. That's enough. The knot.
That's not enough.
I still think we can go somewhere with a funnel, though.
Oh, look, no funnel, no funnel.
Yeah, no funnel. It's an inch and a half thick at the bottom, but no funnel.
Yeah, definitely. I'll finish it off when you lot are gone.
Steve is going to be going through his chunky bowl stage.
Yeah, but there won't be no funnels.
Oh, Chisley said he's got one of the old Enfield 303s, and he enjoys
cool.
shooting it every now and then.
Nice.
Nice rifle. Really, one of the most accurate rifle ever made. Better than that bloody old SA-80 they got now.
Oh, yeah,
I
they're
never
rubbish.
shot an SE80. I left the army before the SE80s came in. It was the SLR we had when I was in.
Yes, that's another good gun.
SLRs are fantastic.
Yeah,
Real
the
weapon.
the L1A1. Yeah.
Real gun. Fires a decent round, 7.62. Not that stupid
7.62.
5.56.
Yeah, 7.62, and it is fairly accurate up to around about 1,000 meters.
I've got several friends who I went to school with who got in the military and I didn't. And two of them served in Afghanistan. And both of them criticised the SA-80 because they're saying the round's not man enough to take them down. You have to put half a dozen rounds in them before it stops them.
Yep.
Just
Because
saying it's not as accurate as the M1 Garand. Yeah, but the M1 Garand is a bloody sniper rifle though.
Yeah,
The SLR was just a
regular
a grunt rifle, if you like.
Yeah.
But the SLR was a good all-rounder. It could be used as a sniper rifle.
It could. The thing that really annoyed me about the SLR is that when we took it over from, because it was originally the Belgian FN.
Yep.
And when it was the Belgian FN, it was you could actually switch it to automatic, and you couldn't actually do that with the SLR.
You could if you had a plug for the butt.
Yeah, but the army didn't do that.
All right.
Oh, Deal's back. He's backstage, Steve.
Have you eaten a kebab? I'm not letting you in.
I take the fifth. Never. I didn't. Not at all. Did I eat any kebabs or cheesy chips between here and there? No. I mean, I was only changing rooms. Honest.
Wondered what had gone on. You just disappeared, man.
I didn't know. I said, I've got to change rooms for a bit.
Do you want to take us off screen, Steve?
Oh, do I have to?
They don't want to look at us. They want to look at you.
They don't want to look at me cleaning guns out, do they? All right, so just clean those out quickly. Just put this away, and then we'll have another quick gander at the non-funnel bowl. What's 2.5 inches thick at the bottom? So if I dare pick it up, yep.
Colin's saying the SA80 couldn't be shot left-handed either. Well, they actually said that about the SLR as well, because a lot of people who were left-handed shooters used to get hit in the eye or on the brow by the round coming by the ejection.
I like that. I do like that. I'm going to have another go at that
as well, Steve. Tell you the truth, I like it.
Yeah, that looks wicked.
I think if that was on a bit better wood, like a piece of ash or something, I think you might get the colour variation a little bit better. But I don't know. We'll see. I do like that though. Very nice.
Yeah, it is cold down here at the moment.
Oh, is it? Hang on. Let me just. Oh no, it's only 18 in there.
I haven't got the fire on today, Mark, and I'm still roasty warm.
Hey.
You know what you need, don't you, Mark? You need a heater.
What you need to be is underfloor heating. And your workshop, Mark, honest.
Yeah, what I needed to do was not go to Yandles and spend my heating allowance.
That would be up there. I used to do that kind of stunt when I was a student. Not eat for 3 days so as I could get the latest Pop Elite Itself album.
Yep.
Right, let's bring you guys back for a couple of minutes.
Lots of nice comments coming through, Steve.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
It's the ones that are saying you've got a nice bottom, a nice solid bottom, Steve. I'm a bit worried about those comments that are coming through.
Yeah, you won't be saying I've got my mankini on.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
No, don't go there. Let's not go there.
Oh. Do you know what I'm having tonight, Wayne? Do you know what's happening tonight? I'm opening this.
Oh, you're not?
I'm opening one bottle. I've got my bottle. I'm opening my bottle of Nika. I am.
Okay. Is mine on the way yet?
No, yours is going tomorrow. I've got all day. I can do it tomorrow.
Grant, excellent.
All right. Should we call it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you very much to everybody for coming over and joining myself and my worms. So hope you have a great evening. Hope you have a great weekend. Who's on tomorrow? We have
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver in the morning, yes.
Eddie, baby.
Then
Andy's on the 6th tomorrow.
Yeah, Andy's on it. Then Nick.
Nicky, baby.
Nick's on at 8.
Is there no premieres tomorrow?
There's not usually on a Saturday, no.
Oh, okay. So Nick on at 8, and then Sunday I will be back at 1. And then
Stevie, baby.
And then I don't think
Deal might do a pop-up live about 4.
Yeah, about 4ish. About 4ish if it's going to go ahead. Work allowing.
So Makers International
podcast at 9:30. Jamie at 11 doing the premiere. Caitlin at 11:15 doing the premiere. And then back to me on Monday lunchtime. And I haven't got a Scooby where I'm doing. I've had a shave.
But no doubt there'll be something spectacular. No, Wayne. So, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Speak to you soon.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Pete's just put in that Robbo will be on live at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Hodgepodge has got a premiere.
Keep on forgetting about Robbo.
Hodgepodge has got a premiere at 6 p.m. Is that tomorrow? I think that's Sunday evening. Hodgepodge.
Yeah, Hodge, if you could clarify if that's tomorrow or Sunday.
I believe that's Sundays. Thanks, Baz. Just to keep you happy, mate. Yeah, I'm sure Hodgepodge's premiere is on Sunday. Oh, suspense is killing me.
Whatever happens between now and 6 p.m. tomorrow, one of us needs to tell everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure Sunday. I'm sure Hodgepodge premiere is on Sunday. Yep, Sunday.
I think Hodge is on Sunday too.
All right then, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for coming over. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Hit the bloody button.